Yo, what's the deal, man? Y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Burke, aka some more, man. We back with some more of it. Get a little swig of this Gatorade. But y'all know I had to come and talk about this topic real quick. Influencer ASHLEE JANEE was found dead in a Tanzanian resort after celebrating her birthday and getting engaged on the same trip. Her fiance, Joe McCain, told authorities she committed suicide by hanging herself. Her family is rejecting the story and want further investigation. So, this sent the internet in the uproar, because ASHLEE has some so not nice things to say about black men before she died. So let's go to those tweets. Let's get the reactions, of everybody, and yeah. So a man ignites online backlash after he sees ASHLEE JANEE's old comments about black men resurface, comparing her to Tell Reckons. Death doesn't automatically earn my respect, especially when you have none for my life while you were alive. ASHLEE JANEE is no different from Tell Reckons. I don't condone the violence that took your life, but I cannot honestly support you. So, people are in the uproar about this. It says, when a black man get unalive by their white partner, black women celebrate and start cracking jokes. Now is we should have empathy. I don't know what happened, but we do embarrass our queens. I want no more. It's one thing to be in a racial relationship, but it's another to hate your own race. Shaking my head. I love my black men. I see nobody greater than a black husband. Okay. Oh, shut your bitch ass up. ASHLEE is my friend and she dated black men. Y'all using the same sorry ass 3 quotes to find a reason to bash her when y'all remedial asses don't know a damn thing about her life or beliefs, and we don't need your support. She's loved and supported tremendously over here. SIP ASHLEE, I'll be your voice if I have to, and tread lightly because I'll violate whoever got something to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm anti anything that's anti-black, even when it's black people. Okay, black sister and black brothers, leave them other people alone. We having these problems because we supposed to be together as black men and black women. We gotta talk about that. They black and buy black, marry black, and mind black business. I respect that. But let's check her comments. Her comments were 1 week ago. Oh, brother, I see 305 in your bio. Let's talk about all the Miami men, not white. I don't know what they scratched out right there. Back in there, women still, or is that too touchy? Go live your life while I live mine. It says, everyday black men wake up and find new ways to embarrass us. Table Reckons, he got unalived by his white counterpart, his white woman that he loved. He said he would F a dog before he F a black woman. It gotta be a white dog though. So, yeah. So, let's read some more of these comments. It said, before we get to what the parents had to say, and then I'll give my little sentiment and then I'll be done with this. Y'all are picking and choosing in these comments real bad. Neither one of them were uplifting to our community. Yes, Telbo's comments were more extreme, but hers was still bad. Regardless, I hate that she lost her life. I don't wish that on anybody. One exhibit hatred towards black women, the other express disappointment in black men. Either way, it's sad all the way around. Don't date who you want without tearing each other down. That's how I feel, You ain't gotta you ain't gotta unbolt the next race light to bring light to the race that you rather be with. Yes, I just
ignited the entire internet by.
But yeah, we gonna leave it alone. That's the dude that made the tweet. He was explaining why he said what he said. But let's get to the latest news on this situation.
to us at all.
Do you believe that Joe McCann had something to do with your daughter's death?
We don't want to have, it's under investigation, and we don't know what went on.
It's under investigation, and like we said, we just want transparency. Just let us know.
I want to make sure that everybody is fully aware that she was a light. She was a light. She was a beautiful person, and this doesn't align with who she is.
Understandably, the family really didn't want to talk about Joe McCann, the man who proposed to their daughter. The family wants answers. They don't understand why they haven't been able to reach Joe. They don't understand why he wasn't more forthcoming about what exactly happened to their daughter. And it's why they said they're speaking out. Next steps for them, they said, is trying to get to Zanzibar so they can get to the bottom of what happened.
The fiance did not reach out to us at all.
Do you believe? I just spoke to the family of ASHLEE Robinson. She's the 31-year-old influencer who was on vacation with her fiance celebrating her birthday. He actually proposed on the trip. But something crazy happened. She was having a good time. Her family said she was very excited to be there, shared pictures with the family, FaceTimed them when she was proposed to. But they released a statement saying that ASHLEE was found unconscious in her villa and was rushed to a local hospital where her death was confirmed hours later. I spoke to Robinson's parents. Here's some of what they had to say.
It doesn't make any sense. She was traveling with her, with her boyfriend, and he was taking what was supposed to be a celebratory trip to celebrate her birthday that was coming, and they were in a gorgeous place in Africa and happy.
I just spoke to the family of ASHLEE Robinson.
Everything that we knew was that she was supposed to be happy, and she was engaged. She celebrated her birthday thereafter, and then she's just gone. We're confused about how that could change so drastically.
What can you tell us in terms of how you found out, and have you spoken to her fiance?
I was initially contacted by him to let me know that something had occurred, and that she was in the hospital, but it was very limited communication and not with a lot of detail. I asked him, when it happened and where it happened, and he told me that something had occurred 11 hours prior to when he was reaching out to me.
We found out that our daughter had passed from the hotel. The fiance did not reach out to us at all.
Do you believe that Joe McCann had something to do with your daughter?
It's under investigation.
Yeah. Well, ASHLEE Robinson, she actually was raised locally in South Jersey, and now her death in Zanzibar is making headlines across the world. Well, today we spoke to her family in Delaware, who say they aren't getting answers from her fiance or officials in Tanzania about what happened to her.
Uncertainty, mystery, anger, sadness. It's like a part of me has been taken away.
My daughter, ASHLEE, she's no longer here with us, and we're trying to find out why.
On April 5th, influencer ASHLEE Robinson, who goes by ASHLEE JANEE on Instagram, was celebrating her 31st birthday in Zanzibar, Tanzania. She was on the vacation with her boyfriend of 1 year, who popped the question just 2 days before.
She was starting the next chapter of her life. She called us and FaceTimed us to share with us her travel. We believe that they were...
Well, ASHLEE Robinson, she
were in love. We believe that their relationship was genuine.
ASHLEE's mother says she never would have expected that less than a week later, her daughter would be dead. On April 8th, she says ASHLEE called, saying she and her fiance...
All right, man. So let me say something real quick. Condolences to ASHLEE and her family. First of all, the parents ain't mad enough for me. Goddamn it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's important and it's imperative that you know who your kids is dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Just in case some shit like this go down. But they not mad enough for me. And, I know you got to keep yourself, under control, but you just lost, your child. and then nobody got no answers for you or how she died, that's crazy to me. And like I stated earlier, bro, like we got this thing in our community, the black community, where like we always think somebody else, we always trying to uplift another race over our own race. And then we have these situations where, you know, something like this occurs, and we got to understand, like, white people have a lot of resources that black people don't have. You know what I'm saying? They got some ways within themselves to where they can make some shit look like some shit. You know what I'm saying? We most sloppy with how we get down with the murder business and shit like that, but they got some ways where they can make some shit happen to your ass and it'll make it look like an accident. So be careful, man, when you dealing with people outside of your race. I understand, like, we got some shit in our community. We ain't always the best to each other, bro, but at the same time, like, you should always stick with your race. That's what I believe. You can date, you know what I'm saying, love who you love, but at the end of the day, like, hey, to avoid all this nonsense, man, just stick with your kind, bro. Because ain't nobody else race better than the other race. So, obviously, you know, we don't know the details. We don't know what's going on. Dating for a year and then popping the question is crazy to me. But, you know, people go about the way they do shit different from others. But, hey, bro, this situation is just sad, you know, as a whole. And I really hate this young lady lost her life. This shit seemed real suspicious. But we wasn't there. We wasn't present. We can't say this man guilty until he get found to have some, you know, some dirty dealings in this shit. So all we could do was just sit back and wait and let whoever investigating this shit do a thorough investigation, and then we go from there. But right now it's looking like this shit finna go unsolved, and shorty just finna get chunked up to a suicide. And I hate that, because this shit sound fishy. Something ain't right with this shit. Something ain't right with it. But what can you do, man? But we ain't gonna spend too much time on this, you know. Again, RIP to ASHLEE. Condolences to her family, and I hope they get the answer that they looking for, and they able to lay their daughter to rest. You know, just let this be a reminder, you know. So, like, you know, be careful, man, when y'all crossing these, going over out the country with these people, you know, with people and shit like that, and, you know what I'm saying, unfamiliar territory. You know, people take people out the country and leave them there all the time, man. So just be careful. But that's my time, and I'm out, y'all boys. Be safe and stay dangerous. I'm out 100.